everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Sophia and I'm here with my friend Ethan.
Hey there, thanks for tuning in. Today we're diving into a common problem for language learners. How to practice speaking when you have no one to talk to. It's something a lot of people worry about, but we're here to tell you there are actually so many ways to practice on your own.
Absolutely. Just because you're learning solo doesn't mean you can't improve your speaking. In fact, practicing alone can give you the freedom to try new things without feeling embarrassed. So, let's go over some methods to make speaking practice work, even if you don't have a partner.
Great! Method 1 is talking to yourself. It might sound silly, but just talking out loud about your day, your plans, or even describing things around you can be a huge help. You're getting comfortable using the language, even if it's just you listening.
Yes, talking to yourself is amazing. For example, when you're making breakfast, try saying something like, "Today I'm making eggs. First, I need to crack them. Then I'll cook them." Simple, everyday sentences build your confidence, and no one is there to judge you.
Right. Plus, you can do this anywhere. In the car, walking, or even doing chores. Just narrate what you're doing. Method 2 is recording yourself. Use your phone to record yourself speaking about any topic. Then, listen to it afterward. This helps you catch any mistakes and work on your pronunciation.
Exactly. Recording can be like having a mini conversation with yourself. And over time, you'll notice improvements in your fluency. Plus, hearing yourself speak can help you identify areas to work on, like certain sounds or intonations.
Yes. And it helps with confidence too, because you get used to hearing your own voice in the language. Now let's move on to method 3, which is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a native speaker, like in a video or podcast, and repeating right after them. You're copying their tone, speed, and pronunciation as closely as you can.
I love shadowing. It's great for improving your rhythm and flow. For example, if you're watching a short video, pause after each sentence and then repeat what they said. It's almost like you're having a conversation with the speaker, but you're just copying them to get comfortable.
Exactly, and it's so powerful. Just a few minutes of shadowing each day can make a big difference. And that brings us to method 4, which is using language apps. Many language learning apps have speaking exercises where you can record yourself and get feedback. It's almost like having a speaking partner.
Yes, definitely. Some apps even give you conversation topics, so you're not just practicing random sentences, you're having a realistic conversation. It feels like you're practicing for real-life situations, and you can do it all on your own.
Another great tip, method 5, is reading out loud. Pick something you enjoy, maybe a short story, article, or even a social media post, and read it out loud. It's perfect for practicing pronunciation and rhythm.
I do that a lot. Sometimes I'll even read a book aloud to myself just to practice. It's a good way to learn new words too, and see how they fit into sentences. Plus, you're getting comfortable with speaking without needing anyone else around.
And speaking of practicing alone, here's method 6. Imagine a conversation. Pretend you're talking to someone about a topic you enjoy, like travel, food, or a recent movie you saw. Ask yourself questions and then answer them. It's like creating a mini role play by yourself.
Yes. Sometimes I'll imagine I'm explaining something to a friend. It sounds funny, but it works. And you can switch between roles, asking and answering, which keeps it interesting and helps with thinking in the language.
Definitely. And finally, method 7 is using mirrors. Stand in front of a mirror, look at yourself, and speak. It might sound strange, but it helps a lot with confidence and body language. You're practicing as if you're talking to someone else, but it's just you.
Yes, mirrors are great. It gives you a chance to practice facial expressions and gestures, which is super helpful when you're working on fluency and feeling natural in the language. You're getting comfortable seeing yourself speak in that language.
These are all powerful strategies, and you can mix them up to keep things fun. But let's talk about some of the advantages and drawbacks of learning to speak alone, so our listeners know what to expect.
Good idea! One big advantage of practicing alone is that there's no pressure. You're free to make mistakes without anyone listening or judging. This can make you feel more confident, and that confidence will help you speak more comfortably when you're with others.
Right. And practicing alone also means you can go at your own pace. You can repeat things as many times as you need, focus on specific sounds, and really work on what you want without rushing.
Exactly. But a drawback is that it can feel lonely. Without someone to respond, you might miss the natural back and forth of real conversations. That's why it's helpful to find ways to interact, like joining online language communities or taking part in video calls when you're ready.
Absolutely, Sophia. And sometimes, practicing alone can make it hard to get feedback. You might not realize if you're making certain pronunciation mistakes. So, recording yourself or using language apps with feedback features can really help.
Yes, feedback is important. But remember, everyone starts somewhere, and practicing alone can be a powerful way to build a strong foundation. You'll be ready to speak with others when the time comes.
That's right. So, to sum up, here are some ways to practice speaking alone. 1. Talk to yourself. Record yourself. Try shadowing. Use language apps. Read out loud. 6. Imagine a conversation. 7. Use mirrors.
Exactly. Remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. Practicing alone is a big step, and every little effort you make brings you closer to speaking confidently with others.
So true, Sophia. We hope these tips help you feel more confident about practicing speaking on your own. It's all about keeping things fun and easy. You've got this.
Yes, keep going. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time with more language tips. Stay motivated, keep practicing, and remember, you're never truly alone in your learning journey.
Take care, everyone. Happy speaking.